Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Introduction to Capital Allocation. Capital allocation is a fundamental concept in business strategy and financial management, involving the distribution of financial resources among various projects or business units to maximize overall value and return on investment. Effective capital allocation requires a deep understanding of both the internal capabilities of an organization and the external market conditions. It is a strategic process that can significantly influence a company's long-term success and competitiveness. The primary goal of capital allocation is to ensure that resources are directed towards the most promising opportunities. This involves evaluating potential investments and projects based on their expected returns, risks, and strategic alignment with the organization's objectives. The process of capital allocation typically involves several key steps, including identifying potential investment opportunities, conducting thorough financial and strategic analyses, prioritizing projects, and monitoring performance post-investment. One of the critical aspects of capital allocation is the identification of investment opportunities. Organizations must continuously scan their internal and external environments to identify projects that could enhance their competitive position or generate significant financial returns. This requires a keen understanding of market trends, technological advancements, and consumer behavior. For example, a company in the technology sector might allocate capital towards research and development to stay ahead of competitors and meet evolving customer demands. Once potential opportunities are identified, the next step is to conduct a thorough analysis to assess their viability. This involves evaluating the expected financial returns, associated risks, and strategic fit with the organization's goals. Financial metrics such as net present value, internal rate of return, and payback period are commonly used to assess the potential returns of an investment. These metrics help decision-makers compare different projects and prioritize those with the highest expected returns. Risk assessment is another crucial component of the analysis phase. Every investment carries some degree of risk, whether it is market risk, operational risk, or financial risk. Effective capital allocation requires a comprehensive understanding of these risks and the development of strategies to mitigate them. For instance, a company might diversify its investment portfolio to spread risk across multiple projects or regions, thereby reducing the impact of any single adverse event on the overall business. Strategic alignment is equally important in the capital allocation process. Investments should not only promise financial returns, but also align with the organization's long-term strategic goals. This ensures that capital is directed towards projects that support the company's mission, vision, and competitive strategy. For example, a company focused on sustainability might prioritize investments in renewable energy projects or eco-friendly technologies. After analyzing potential investment opportunities, organizations must prioritize projects based on their expected returns, risks, and strategic alignment. This often involves difficult trade-offs, as resources are typically limited and not all promising projects can be pursued simultaneously. Decision-makers must weigh the relative merits of each project and make informed choices about where to allocate capital for the greatest overall benefit. Once capital has been allocated, it is essential to monitor the performance of the investments closely. This involves tracking key performance indicators and comparing actual outcomes against projections. Regular performance reviews enable organizations to identify any deviations from expected results early on and take corrective actions if necessary. For instance, if a project is not meeting its financial targets, the organization might reallocate resources to more promising initiatives or adjust the project's scope to improve its performance. Effective capital allocation also requires a dynamic and flexible approach. Market conditions and organizational priorities can change rapidly, necessitating adjustments to the capital allocation plan. Organizations must be agile and ready to reallocate resources as needed to respond to new opportunities or mitigate emerging risks. This dynamic approach ensures that capital is always directed towards the most valuable and strategically important projects. The importance of capital allocation is underscored by numerous real-world examples. For instance, Apple Inc. is renowned for its strategic capital allocation decisions, which have played a significant role in its success. The company's investments in research and development, innovative products, and strategic acquisitions have enabled it to maintain a competitive edge and achieve sustained growth. Similarly, Amazon's capital allocation strategy, which prioritizes long-term growth over short-term profits, has allowed it to invest heavily in technology, logistics, and market expansion, resulting in its dominant market position today. In contrast, poor capital allocation decisions can have detrimental effects on an organization. For example, Kodak's failure to allocate capital towards digital technology investments led to its decline in the face of the digital photography revolution. Despite being a pioneer in the development of digital cameras, Kodak's reluctance to shift resources away from its traditional film business ultimately resulted in its bankruptcy. This highlights the importance of aligning capital allocation with market trends and technological advancements to remain competitive. In conclusion, capital allocation is a critical aspect of business strategy and financial management. It involves the distribution of financial resources among various projects or business units to maximize overall value and return on investment. Effective capital allocation requires the identification of promising opportunities, thorough financial and strategic analyses, prioritization of projects, and continuous performance monitoring. Organizations must also adopt a dynamic and flexible approach to respond to changing market conditions and emerging opportunities. Real-world examples, such as Apple and Amazon, illustrate the significant impact that strategic capital allocation can have on an organization's success, while cases like Kodak underscore the consequences of poor capital allocation decisions. By mastering the fundamentals of capital allocation, organizations can enhance their competitiveness, achieve long-term growth, and create sustainable value for their stakeholders. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.